are here at the Wisconsin Fishing Expo, and actually we have wandered into the Blackfish booth. One of the things that people really forget is how much what you wear impacts the way that you do or don't fish. When it rains, that's obviously super noticeable if you have gear or not. But with the sun protection, there's more technology coming out to aid the angler in being successful throughout the day. So tell us a little bit about Blackfish, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you use it.
Perfect. Well, my name is Patrick Kalmerton. I'm out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin, own Wolfpack Adventures, have a bunch of boats, a bunch of guides, and we live outdoors. Basically, that's what we do. We fish, we hunt, we do everything. The first one that we're going to talk about is the UPF gear. The UPF, what it actually is it's a sun protectant, and you have different calibers of UPF. So you have a UPF 30, which is a cool core, and then you have a UPF 50. All right, so the difference there is how much sun that you want to protect from yourself. Now there is a lot of gear out there that claims they're UPF. What they are doing is they're infusing it with chemicals to make sure that you don't get that sun hitting you. But after about 10 washes or so, that chemical all washes out, and it's no different than wearing a normal cotton shirt. So they may sell it as a UPF right off the get-go, but over time, it's no longer. One thing about the cool core technology on these is the chamber part on them. You can see that the way that they're designed is what they take the perspiration off your body, chamber them into these chambers, evaporate them, and then release them back out into the air.
Well, and the amazing thing is because you're wearing a very similar shirt, this is not a hooded version, but even with the hood, some people are so nervous getting into summer and having an item with a hood. But just like you're talking about, when the fabric itself has the technology to keep you cool, that's not something that's going to overheat you. That's actually a tool to help in the cool process.
That's exactly it. These shirts, I will actually take it, but when I'm running, doing walleye tournaments or whatnot, I'll put this shirt up over my live well so that sun ain't beating on the cover of that live well, and it keeps them considerably colder. The other thing is when you put this up, you're protecting your ears, you're protecting the back of your neck, you're protecting a lot of things with this hood that you don't think about. Not only that, but it keeps the gnats off you. So the cool core, it keeps you nice and cool, takes it. Yesterday I was wearing a cotton t-shirt underneath it at the show here. I had to get rid of that thing, it wasn't letting me breathe. Went back down just to the shell. It was awesome rest of the day.
Awesome. So what else do we have along with the sun protection?
Well, you have the shirts, of course, but now we have the neck gaiters. So the neck gaiters, face gaiters, you can pull up over the bridge of your nose. You can protect the rest of your skin, your ears, everything like that. So you have a wide variety of the neck gaiters.
Well, and again, if you are that kind of person that likes to color coordinate when you're out there, you will notice that the colors do coordinate, or you can mix and match, so that is kind of a fun feature in that.
It is. You know, for pretty boys like Wilson, I mean, you got to have that once in a while. Then we get into the next lineup, you know, so here we have a little colder weather gear, but yet for those early mornings, for those late afternoons, if you have a high wind, you have a water resistant but yet a total windproof garment that has a nice soft shell. We have women's gear, we have guys gear, we have a variety of different colors. So this here is a gale. I will tell you, I can honestly say out of all the guys that work for me and the gals, this is a very essential piece of our job, basically. It has become a staple into what we do. So that there, it's nice. What's nice about it is you have a rubber cuff down on the bottom and you can cinch it tight. So if you are casting, that water ain't rolling down your sleeves. If I'm holding a reel and I'm reeling, the water ain't rolling down your sleeves again. It's flexible, it's durable, it's going to last you. So you have the gale, and then you also have the zenith. Now the zenith zips down in the center. So if you don't like to pull it over, if you have that quarter zip, you can go to a full zip. So
awesome.
Here's our insulated bibs that kind of go with this whole line of the gales and the zeniths. It's an insulated, windproof, water resistant, not waterproof. But now we're going to go through the rain gear, and I'll make it quick. I know that you guys are probably sick. How you doing, boss? So here we have a couple of different gear. We have the women's suit and the men's suit of the torrent. And when you go through with this gear, this is our new price comparable. So it's a off-the-shelf, very affordable rain gear for anybody and everybody that doesn't want to jump in with both feet. If you're not going to fish a tremendous amount of times, or if you kind of pick and choose your weather and when you're going to fish, this is probably the suit for you. We go to the next style, and then we have the event. You know, this system here, a lot of people, they don't want you to wash your rain gear. We encourage you to wash your rain gear. We want you to wash this because that's the way the technology is doing. And before we're done, I'll show you how the air comes up from the inside, but yet the water doesn't penetrate from the outside. We have a little demonstration over there that we'll show you before we go. But we have two different styles. We have the Aspire and we have the Endure. If you're going to be fishing a lot of big water and you're going to have a lot of wind coming through, you want the little thicker outer shell, and that's the Endure. If you want the thinner stuff, then you got yourself the Aspire. So that's kind of the quick rundown of everything that we have.
And so while we're here, let's take a look at the example that you're talking about, because I believe it's in kind of the booth behind us, but with this little tank here.
It is. So going back, just like the UPF, you have the perspiration, which, you know, it's air blowing up through is what it is. So you have the air coming up from the bottom, letting that perspiration come out, letting you actually become dry again, but yet the water cannot penetrate. That's what's so cool about the event, you know, technology.
Well, and you already pointed out certainly all the functionality that all of those different clothing items have individually, and you can certainly see how you can pair them and wear them together. But again, across the whole line, it does match really well. So if you're looking for different pieces, you're the type of angler that's going to layer up so you can do whatever throughout the day, you know, that's something that, again, is very possible.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you what, it's a product out there that you don't think about until you're sitting in the boat with your buddy and you're a lobster. It sucks. So this is pretty cool gear.
So for people who are at the expo today, we have, gosh, a big spot here that you can come and check out all the different options, find what's going to fit you best. For people who cannot be at the expo, where do they find Blackfish gear?
BlackfishGear.com.
Perfect. All right, so we'll see you there, or we'll see you on the water.